Greetings and salutations. It's your boy D.Boom, and we are back with Divine Masculine Situation, and then we're gonna have Twin Flames and Union Reunion and Recognition after this. If you ain't checked out the Divine Feminine Situation or checked out Twin Flames and Separation, please do that. So I got a couple rants. First rant, while I get the spread out, until 420. I'm doing specials, so I'm doing $25 readings just for a single reading, $25. That could be a Twin Flame reading, that could be a personal reading, that could be a karmic reading, that could be a dream interpretation reading if you want one, that could be a psychic medium message, short, brief psychic medium message. So for somebody from the other side or for someone who has passed and, you want to hear from them, see if they got a message for you, see where they ended up, hit me up. It's part of my repertoire. Psychic medium. You know what I'm saying? Holla at your boy. I'm also doing, that's 25 for any of those single readings. If you want to get 3 email readings, I might pull one live for you. So maybe 2 email readings, 1 live reading, 3 readings total for 65. Catch them until 420. My average regular price readings, if you just want to pay regular price, it's 45. It was 55, but I dropped it to 45 per reading. In-person readings, if you in the Chicagoland area or Northwest Indiana area and want to get a reading with me in person, it's $40. I can meet you. You can meet me. I do in-person readings too. So in-person readings are 40, and if you want to get 3 readings with the minimum of 1 live read with them, $65. My information is on the information part of the site, and just hit me up. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Random. We will begin. Reading will start in about 3 minutes. Head, that's swords, thoughts, decisions, mentality, ideology. That's the direction you going. That's the decisions you making. Everything starts from the mind. Then you got the cups, which is shoulders. Head, shoulders, knees, toes. Shoulders are cups. Cups, feelings and emotions. All feelings and emotions are just indicators on where you're going mentally. Your heart and mind must be aligned with everything that you do. Who rules the heart and mind department? The Divine Feminine. And you got wands. Wands are things you're doing, things you've done, not what you finna do because you ain't did it yet. What you've done has karma accountability attached to it. What you're doing has accountability and karma attached to it, not what you finna do. Wands are nothing but actions and behavior. All you can go off of with a person. Who's the King of Wands? The Divine Masculine. You can tell his domain is the wands and the pentacles. Pentacles are persons, places, and things. Things you can taste, touch, see, feel, and hear. All pentacles expire. All pentacles are temporary, and all pentacles have expiration dates. Let's get with it. First card of your message, Divine Masculine. We have yourself. Divine Masculine. Yo, Feminine had herself in her reading. You got yourself in yours. Usually, when you're in this energy, this is your true self. This is who you really are. So overall energy, Divine Masculine, be who you really are. Be your true self. Who is your true self? The person you are around your Divine Feminine. Not the person you are at work. Not the person you are at church. Not the person you are around your fuck-ass friends. Not the person you perceive yourself to your family. You know? This is who you really are. And you don't get to really be yourself around pretty much anyone else other than your Divine Feminine. Because it's safe to be yourself around your Divine Feminine. This version of you is vulnerable. This version of you is emotional. This version of you is open. This version of you is your softer, milder side. It's also your quirky, funny side. When you at work, it's all business. Plus, you ain't at work to be nobody motherfucking friend or socialize. So who you are at work is completely different from who you really are. When you at church, it's a social scene. You know what I mean? You don't want to be viewed as non-spiritual or, maybe given your role at these churches and stuff like that. You got an image to protect. This is who you really are. Masculine. Be who you really are. There's nothing wrong with your true self. In the world, 4 of Cups, which is a temporary space and time where all things expire, the world is. In the world, love can get you killed. In the world, nice guys do finish last. In the world, kindness is weakness. You know what I'm saying? But this Twin Flame realm resides in the 4 of Wands, which is the infinite. It's the 4th and 5th dimension. It's the infinite. Okay? Usually when you're in this energy, you get the energy to trigger your twin. What I mean by trigger your twin is, you know, the wands, the actions and behavior that you do get misread, misinterpreted, or misunderstood by your divine counterpart. So, you know, you ain't do nothing wrong. You just being yourself. Sometimes you might catch flack for being yourself around your divine counterpart. Your divine feminine catches flack for being herself around you. And like I said, you're a divine masculine. You're a good man. He could be a she could be a he, so you know how to be rocking. You're a divine masculine. You're a good woman. Bottom line, more important than anything in this reading, we got the Ace of Swords. This is Ascension. You know, it's only one right way, and that's up. What's up? God is what's up. Any other way is the alternative way, or maybe a fucking distraction. You know, the right way ain't always the easy way. The right way is the road less traveled. Ace of Swords is also strength, power, authority, dominion, strength, courage, valor. A for anything you need to A for attain or A for acquire, you know, to make your world a better world, to make your life a better life. Essentially, Ace of Swords is Ascension. That's why I call this LLE Ascension, and Ascension is just going up. Masculine, is time to go up to the fourth or fifth dimension, towards the divine. It's a sword. It's a decision or a direction that you're going to go, and it's going to be up. That's where you need to be. You know, God ain't just what's up. What's up? The fourth, fifth dimension. Who be's there all the time? The divine feminine. The fourth and fifth dimension, best way to describe the fourth, fifth dimension will be like Zion in the Matrix, the real world. The world, four cups, temporary space and time where all things expire, you know, where we currently dwell and shit, you know. That's more like the Matrix. So it's time for you to get out the Matrix. King of Wands is also, an example will be Neo. Like you're Neo. But in order for you to really step into your purpose, you got to get out the Matrix. You know. And who do they send to help get you out the Matrix? Your divine feminine, who's kind of the equivalent of Trinity. God will be like the equivalent of like Morpheus. You know, even though Trinity told him who he is and what he needs to do, he really wasn't too influenced by Trinity. He was intrigued by Trinity. He was smitten by Trinity. You know, but as far as her proposition, he wasn't really taking it serious. But once Morpheus called him, you know, literally got a call from Morpheus. Like when God calls, you A for answer. And since Morpheus called Neo, the direction Neo went from that point on in the Matrix series was up. Go up. Top row is your subconscious, indirect energy, or mystery madness, as I like to call it. Bottom row is your direct conscious energy. So your subconscious energy, indirect energy, coming into the situation. We got the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is truth. Truth sets you free. You in the Matrix. You know what I'm saying? You in a motherfucking prison. You got to get free. How do you get free? You got to get up. You got to go up. You know what I mean? You got to be your true self. You know? Seven of Swords. This is darkness coming to the light. This is a secret being revealed. Looks like your secret. A secret being revealed. This could be you keeping it 100 with somebody, but I doubt that. Actually, yeah. You need to keep it 100 with someone. I say your divine feminine. You know, because out of everybody in the world, a person you shouldn't fake with is your divine feminine. A person you shouldn't like lie about yourself to is your divine feminine. Because 9 times out of 10, she know who you really are. This is who you really are. Your feminine is very familiar for who you really are. You might keep who you really are a secret to everybody else, but it's one particular individual, your divine counterpart, who knows the truth. And truth sets you free. All you got to do is keep it 100 with yourself. Acknowledge the truth so you can breathe, so you can be free, so you can be yourself. This is somebody else keeping it 100 with you. Like your divine feminine when she tells you who you really are. You don't want to hear it. You don't want to buy into this whole twin flame thing, this divine realm of being. You swear up and down your divine feminine is like lying or making this shit up or pulling it out her ass. He could be a she could be a he. You know how we rocking just to get close to you. But I don't even want to go there. But look, truth is, your femininity kept it 100 with you. It's time for you to keep it 100 with yourself. Or this is you keeping it 100 with somebody else. Finally. Hold on one sec. Hello? Hey, what's going on? Okay. All right, no problem. All right. Well, it's like I might have to buy a new car. Anyway, let me finish this message. I gotta go pick up my car. These motherfuckers have had it all morning and I can't even do shit with it. So, all right. Yeah, just keep it 100 with yourself, masculine. You know, and in reality, when you do keep it 100 with yourself, when you do become your true self, ain't nothing gonna change. Your friends still gonna act the way they are. Karmic still gonna act the way they act. The divine feminine still gonna fuck with you. You know, more or less. All right. Best thing you can do is just keep it 100, and it's time to do that. Truth sets you free. You've been in this energy, and this is you directly coming to the situation. Eight of Swords. It's a self-imposed prison. What's a self-imposed prison? It's a mental prison. It's an invisible prison. So don't nobody know you in it but you. It's an invisible prison. So can't nobody get you out but yourself. You got in somehow. You're gonna have to figure out how to get yourself out of it. Self-imposed prison is a false sense of security. Due to your insecurity, you feel you can't be yourself. Due to your insecurities, you feel you can't keep it 100 with yourself, or tell yourself the truth, or tell other people the truth. You know, self-imposed prison is a false sense of entitlement. Okay, like I say, entitlement is the basis of bullshit. Somebody stole from you, they felt entitled to do it. If somebody hurt you, they felt entitled to do it. Somebody cheats you, they felt entitled to do it. And if they felt entitled to do that, they'll feel entitled to do more. You know, entitlement is a decision. It's a direction you finna go with somebody. Feeling entitled and all. You know. Eight of Swords is also what I like to call the boogeyman effect. Remember when we was a kid, we used to put the blanket over our head to protect us from the boogeyman. But in reality, if the boogeyman was real, he'll just peel them covers down and just eat you up or do whatever boogeymen do to kids. You know, if the boogeyman was real or the monster in your closet was real, your mama would have been found that monster and killed them. If it was a monster under your bed, it would have been physically revealed itself. It wouldn't just be in your mind like being in a self-imposed prison. You know what I'm saying? This is like being scared of something that ain't real, being fearful of something that ain't even happened yet. You are in a prison in your mind. So if you don't keep it 100 with yourself, you're going to be in a self-imposed prison you've been in for a long ass time, even more. Free yourself. I'm a star, nigga. Give us free. As far as the feminine energy, subconscious, indirectly, you got the Eight of Cups. Now, since it's in the feminine energy, I'm going to just put it like this. This is your subconscious. Subconsciously, you know you need to do this. What is this? This is the Pay the Bill card in my deck. It's a two-part card. First part of it is keeping your integrity up and your divinity up, just like Patti LaBelle. She's been out since the 70s. Her integrity ain't never been in question. She's been a queen diva this whole fucking time. You don't hear Patti LaBelle on some Whitney Houston shit, Phyllis Hyman shit, Faith Evans shit, Beyonce shit, Rihanna shit, Kelly Price shit. You know, she's a queen. She don't have her business all in the open. She ain't out here on thirst mode. She an independent woman that has a respect for God. You know, she don't just do secular music. She does gospel music. She keeps God in everything that she does. That's why she's still alive, outlasted so many other divas, and still here, getting money. And then the other side of it is the enterprise part. Shit. Patty Bell, she fucking selling patty pies, man. She got Walmart contracts. She got a YouTube channel. She did a verse battle. Like, she's doing her thing. So as long as your integrity is up to par, and a lot of that has to do with truth. If you stay divine at all times, you're a divine masculine, and you choose the enterprise, you can't lose. Your feminine is doing a lot of enterprising. It will help to enterprise like your divine feminine. It'll help to support your feminine in her enterprise. Thus to become your enterprise too. Just a little side note. You know what I mean? If you're a good person, you got a good heart, and you mean well, why not enterprise? You can't lose. You directly in regards to the feminine, you got the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles is something very important. Okay, this is a big ass manifestation, a huge ass manifestation. This is something big. This is you being in attendance to something. This is you acknowledging something. This is you being accountable for something. You know, this is something valuable that you can A, for acquire or attain. It's got a lot to do with enterprise, and this shit is in the feminine role. Like I say, your divine feminine is doing something that involves enterprising. Include yourself in it. You can't lose. And then when you and your divine feminine come together to enterprise, y'all like a two-headed dragon. Your feminine already a beast herself. But two beasts, that's too deadly. A dragon by itself, Godzilla by itself, is dangerous. But a two-headed dragon, shit, unstoppable. Well, let me put some smoke on this Ace of Pentacles. This thing has a lot to do with Ten of Pentacles, a manifestation. Ten of Pentacles is two people coming together like butt cheeks, or two people. This is a pentacle, you. This is the pentacle, your feminine. This could be your actual feminine or person, you know. You two sharing. There's two pentacles inside of a life. Four of pentacles on this side, four of pentacles on this side. 8 of pentacles is a life in my deck. And everything, your life and everything in it. It's two people building life together. It's two people getting engaged. It's two people creating a baby. This is two people starting a business. This is two people becoming one. Become one with your feminine. Build with your feminine. She's divine, you divine. Y'all can't lose. Her integrity is up to par. Your integrity is up to par. Y'all can't lose. Your feminine is enterprising. If you start helping her enterprise, and you start enterprising yourself, and you join forces, you can manifest A, Ten of Pentacles. Manifest A for anything you want. The life you want. The things you want. But if you choose to enterprise with your feminine, if you choose to keep it 100 with your feminine about yourself, and if you choose to be your true self, then you're just going to evolve. Three of Wands. This is you in regards to yourself, subconsciously, indirectly. This is walking the path of Neo. You're the one. Trinity is powerful as fuck. Trinity does a lot, but you, personally, you know what I mean? You're going to have to walk this path. What's the step after the Three of Wands? The Four of Wands. Twin Flame union, reunion, or recognition, or harmony. This is the road to harmony. Like I say, you in the matrix, masculine, you need to take the path out the matrix to the real world. You was a slave, you'll be in a plantation, masculine. Your feminine was a slave who taught you how to read. Y'all fell in love. She taught you how to read so you can read the signs. The signs to what? The Underground Railroad. This is the Underground Railroad. She left to go to freedom because she ain't got time to wait. You was unsure if you wanted to get free or not. The feminine is hell-bent on getting free. She got free. She's got a place for you in freedom land. All you got to do is get there. She gave you everything you need to know to walk this path. Masculine, it's time to walk it. Like, your energy is the equivalent of, like I said, you were a slave on a plantation. Your feminine was a new slave. She came in and y'all connected. She's somebody you could vibe with. She felt familiar. She felt like home to you. Y'all connected. She put you on. You found out she can read. She taught you how to read. She told you about her plans to take this Underground Railroad that she heard to get the freedom. She invited you to take this journey with her. You declined, or you wasn't ready, or you had other things to do. You know what I mean? To finish before you can make this trip. She took the trip, made it successfully, which thus showed you that this shit can really happen. Now you sit at the plantation with your best friend gone, stuck here with all these house niggas and satisfied slaves and shit. You know, your feminine told you this ain't living. Your feminine told you don't have to live this life. You don't have to be here. There's more life than this shit. She exposed you to the real. It's like the Matrix. Well, Morpheus told Neo, I can only show you the door. You the one that's got to walk through it. Walk through that door, masculine. Number one, it's about that time. And number two, you just need to, bro. You just need to. Directly in regards to yourself, masculine, you got the 8 of Wands. This is communication. Remember, communication is 80% nonverbal, 20% verbal. It ain't really what you saying, it's what you doing that matters. But what you saying and what you doing gotta coincide. It's gotta be the same shit. So, communication could also be venting, you expressing yourself. You know, when it comes to the twin flame thing, you can't really talk to just anybody about the shit. Like I say all the time, the only person you can talk to about your twin flame situation is your divine counterpart, or God, or another divine who understands this situation. You talking to a person who doesn't have a twin flame, who ain't in tune with the infinite, who ain't walked this path. Your feminine walked this path. You talking to anybody who ain't walked this path, you just talking. You just feeding people ammo for them to use against you. You just telling people shit to make them think you crazy, or to make them think your divine feminine crazy, thus swaying you from the connection to the only person who understands you the most, because they don't understand who understands you the most. Talk. Speak. Use your words. Use your mouth. You got a mouth, use it. You talk to everybody else, talk to your feminine. Or talk to somebody that can help you with your divine feminine and your current situation. This could be writing a letter. This is a message that you want to 7 of Swords, tell the truth with. It's like you wrote a long ass message to your divine feminine, got cold feet and deleted it. You doing that shit a lot. Just press send. Send that fucking message. You put hella thought into writing, some information to your divine counterpart. Send that shit. Don't be scared to talk. If you can't even talk to your divine feminine, who the fuck can you talk to? If you can't keep it 100 with your divine counterpart, who the fuck you gonna keep it 100 with? Talk. Express yourself. You know what I mean? Wrapping this up, final row. Masculine, going to the future, you got the 8 of Pentacles. This is your life in one card. It's the shoes on your feet, the clothes on your back, the comfortable bed you sleeping on. This is your job is in your life, car is in your life, crib is in your life, your kids is in your life, friends is in your life, your twin flame is in your life. Hopefully God is in your life. This is your life and everything in it. This is a good standing when you have your own life. 8 of Pentacles is 80%. What's the 80% of beat? The average person ain't got their own life. I know rich people who have no life. And I know broke people who got a whole life of their own. No? You're looking at your life and everything in it to see what's important and what's not, to see what matters and what doesn't, to see what you want to keep and what you want to substitute or supplement or just get rid of. Analyze your life. And that's what you're doing, going to the future. You subconsciously looking at your life, seeing what needs to be changed. Looking at your life, seeing what you're missing. Looking at your life and seeing what you want in it. And final card in this message, wrapping this up. Directly going to the future masculine, you got the Queen of Cups. This is a psychic card. What's a psychic? Trusting your own intuition. Damn, Boom, how could you predict that? How did you know that was going to happen? Shit, just trusting my own intuition. Kind of hit that shit on the head. Well, I guess you are a psychic. This is my X-Men card. Every divine has a power, like an X-Men. And no X-Men has the same power. So masculine, deep within you is true, raw power. The only difference between you and your divine feminine, your feminine found her power, identified her power, exercises her power, trains her power, harnesses her power like a student in Professor X's School of the Gifted. Or, it's a school where you can learn how to use your power without hurting people or hurting yourselves. You're special. Aside from all that, what's inside and shit, Queen of Cups is dreams, visions, signs, and synchronicities. You having dreams of your twin. Or you having dreams of the future. It's going to the future. You having visions of your feminine. Or you got a vision for the future. You fantasize about your feminine. Or you fantasize about what you're going to do in the future with your feminine. It's energy. And this energy is matched when your feminine come around. This energy is unmatched with everybody else. Final card, to put some clarification on this Queen of Cups, we got the Knight of Swords. Fear. What's fear? That's being mentally discombobulated. What's fear? That's making decisions without crossing your T's and dotting your I's. That's being scared of your own power, scared of your own potential, scared of your feminine's power, scared of her potential. Everything about this twin flame situation points to something irregular, points to something abnormal, points to something different, because you are different. Step into this difference. That's the message that I got. Hope I can be of good use. It's your boy D.Boom. Stay tuned for the next message. Deuces.